too. Yeah, I'm bad. Hey, like Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Now I'm living on my heaven shit. Louis Vuittons on my devil shit. Told her kick rocket, she kicking up pebbles. Bitch slide with a truck cause I stay on my Trevor shit. My bitch, she bad with her booty and freckles. Bitch, we in the foreign, the gas on the pedal shit. Baby, my Simon for her, I go step it shit. There ain't no tacos for you, this forever shit. Chopper go. Fucking on me in the studio. Falling for me, got you moody, dog. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire.
Walking like I'm in this bitch 16 with a 40 piece on my wrist side. I'm in the back of the bag with a thigh, and she throwing it back, and I'm thinking, damn, it's a slide. It's just far, cause I can't let no thigh. Can't do this with you all want, I'm not gonna do this on my own. I got plans to making plans to sailor, baby, I can't be fucking with you. Don't act surprised, I've been this way, bitch, this here ain't nothing new.
Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire.
Yo, so listen, if you're going to, as a network, pump this game up all year because it's the return of the GOAT versus the GOAT, and he's going to break the... Like, it was set up for this, right? Like, we know that. We knew they kind of calculated where his yards would be. They hoped that it would work out for the best. And he's going to break the passing yards. It's against his old team who he won all these Super Bowls with. And he breaks the record, which I won $80 on, by the way, because it was to Mike Evans. And then they're just like, let's keep playing the game. Like, I get it. It's just a record. You stop, though, right? Like, you stop for a second. So many of those yards, even if he wasn't in New England, they probably would have stopped the game. But the fact that they were in New England, like, what, they were going to stop it, then they weren't going to stop it, then they decided 5 hours ago they were going to stop the game, then they just didn't do it. I don't know what happened. It was kind of a weird situation. Like, it's funny because I had Mike Evans to catch the record-breaking catch. It was $15 to win 75. And so I won, I think, 75 then. But then they marked it kind of short and then long. And then Brady ended up taking a timeout because he let the clock almost, the game clock almost expire, the play clock. It was just weird, right? It was wacky. But I don't know. Maybe that's me. What do you think? Should New England have stopped the game to honor Brady? I'm going to put that poll up. Let's get that up there before we break here. People still trickling in. I mean, like, I'm sure there are Patriots fans were at that game that bought tickets to that game to celebrate that moment and like have that moment, and they just didn't do it. And that's my thing is it wasn't just about Brady. It was about the Patriots fans. There are people there with Brady jerseys on left and right. They needed to stop to honor him. I'm not a big Brady fan. I like him with New England or with Tampa Bay. I didn't like him with New England because he was in our division. But hey, real quick, we're going to go over at least the 1 o'clock games. We'll review the 4 o'clock games next break. Obviously, you guys got Cincinnati. You got I got to pull these games up, man. Crazy games today. Crazy games today. Just nuts. Giants taking down the Saints in overtime with a Saquon Barkley run. So y'all lost that. I think we all did. That was a crazy game. Chiefs beating Eagles 42-30. High scoring game. Everyone kind of had the Chiefs doing that. Where is that game right here? Kansas City. But that was a really close first half there. Bills beating the Texans. I'm going to get to that game in a minute. Obviously, you got that game. Panthers losing to the Cowboys. You guys did have that one. But it was closer than I think people thought, honestly. Browns beating the Vikings. I'll admit I was wrong on that. But, man, Baker Mayfield has cost me 2 fantasy matchups in the last 4 weeks in the same league by less than 2 points. If he put up 8 points tonight. It's his fault I didn't win that game by 1.2 points. Colts beating the Dolphins. I think, oh, you guys did have the Colts by a large majority there. And then the Bears beating the Lions. I believe y'all had Detroit. I had Detroit and some in Chicago and the others. I guess I was torn on that game. Washington taking down the Atlanta Falcons. Y'all had that one. And then the biggest upset of the afternoon, in my opinion, Tennessee losing to the New York Jets. So obviously losing that one. So you have 4 losses already. I can tell you right now, you got one of the afternoon ones wrong. So you did not hit your matchup because you lost Detroit. Oh, no, you got the Cleveland game. I'm wrong. You lost New Orleans, Tennessee. So as long as you win the Tampa Bay and the Chargers, you guys are good. Because Green Bay obviously won. Baltimore won. Seattle won. The Rams lost. So that's your 4. You have 4 losses. I know that's my fault for playing him. You're right. You're not wrong there. So it comes down to these 2 games. Tampa Bay, which you should win. The Chargers and Raiders is the one kind of in the air. I think you guys are right. But if this hangs, you only got 4 wrong. That's within the acceptable range. There will be a 25 credit given out. So we'll find out tomorrow. And you know what? We're going to start with a jersey. Just a heads up, if it's a football jersey, it obviously, regular rules apply with the football jerseys. If it's not a football jersey, it is going to get randomed out to everyone in the break. Did everyone enjoy their football day? I want to get to the whole Bills thing, and you'll probably hear me talk about this a couple times this week. Look, the worst thing about playing shitty teams is you can shut them out and score 40 points, and you haven't played anyone. And I agree with it. No way! Is it a Shaq? Is this Shaquille O'Neal? It sure is. Well, that's going to be a nice one. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's who it is. It's got to be, right? Get this out of the way. I've never seen his autograph. O'Neal. Shaq Diesel. Is it like a Lakers jersey, or is it just a... It sure is. It would never fit Shaq, I assure you. This would not fit me. But it is an O'Neal jersey. Dude, everyone will be eligible for this. That is cool. Wow, that's neat. That's the first I've ever pulled. I think I've ever pulled an O'Neal autograph. That'll be fun to random off at the end. So everyone's eligible for that. That's fun. I kind of like it. These jerseys have actually been pretty cool. Not going to lie. I've had a lot of fun ripping those jerseys. We'll random that off at the end. Purple and gold should go to the Vikings. Or the Ravens. You have the Ravens too? The New England Patriots are officially beating the Tampa Bay Bucks. Mac Jones is now outscoring Tom Brady on his return home. And you know what? I'd be excited about it if I had an ounce of respect left for the New England Patriots. But I officially don't after the way that was handled. And you can disagree. I'm not saying I'm right. I cannot believe they couldn't stop the game. I feel like it was like a Belichick decision. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Off to the football cards. We obviously will still have another jersey to open. Jalen Twyman. And I always forget. I want to say it's the Minnesota Vikings, but we're going to look it up. Jalen Twyman is the Minnesota Vikings. Look, I got it. There you got one. Minnesota Vikings going out to... Well, Matt Gromback said they should go to the Vikings, but Matt, did I not change the list? I have Robert Osborne in the Vikings. Did I miss something? Let me know if I made a mistake. I thought I made the switch. Oh, Brady didn't want to? Is that true? He told him not to stop it? If that's true, I completely changed my stance. I'll be the first to admit it. If you respect the person who broke the record. If he doesn't want the attack, I agree with that. Ian Book for the New Orleans Saints. Let me know if I made a mistake on that list, but I have Robert Osborne as the Vikings. That's cool. All right, that's cool. They're traded. Hunter Long for the Miami Dolphins going out to Ricky Stone. So then I changed my stance. I actually, that's good for them for respecting his wishes. That I would think that was the smarter decision then, because they could have forced it on him and said that would have been worse. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions, man, sad for that organization. Sad for that organization, you know. Justin Fields didn't even have to step up too much. And 4 out of 10 for the team we're watching right now. Tampa Bay Bucks, Matt Gromback. Nice short print there. Going out to Kyle Trask and the Tampa Bay Bucks. That's, you know what? Then honestly, I eat my words. I take back everything I said. Then that was the right decision on them. If they didn't want it, if he didn't want that, man. But think about that. You know what? Another reason I like Brady, because the NFL, they pimped this game like serious. That there's no better word. They pimped this game for every dollar they could get out of it, and it's really fell flat, especially on an amazing football day. I mean, we had Cardinals and the Rams, which ended up not being one of the most exciting games of the week. That Niners-Seahawks game, like I said, that was probably a little bit more exciting. Lance coming in, playing well in that game. Lance is better than Jimmy G. You can disagree with me. What up, Nick D? Lance, I think Lance is better than Jimmy G. Someone tell me I'm wrong. I'd love to listen to it. And I'm just going off the eye test. You can throw stats at me all you want. I've watched those games play quite a bit with the Niners. You know, so Niners fans, I'll listen to you more. You've probably watched them in a little bit more detail, or anybody that's played the Niners and you've watched the full game. Jamie Newman out of 35 for the Philadelphia Eagles. But man, Trey Lance looks good. Really good. Kerry Vincent Jr., I believe that's another, I want to say that's Minnesota, but I could be wrong. Kerry Vincent Jr. goes to the Denver Broncos. I am wrong. Broncos lost Teddy Bridgewater today. I don't know for how long. Logan Thomas went out today. That was another injury. Excuse me. This dude had a touchdown today, I believe, for the Rams. Tutu Atwell for the LA Rams going out to Matt Gromback. Lance may need accuracy, but the zip he has on the ball is far better than what I've seen out of Jimmy G. Like, he just looks more precise in his throws. He just needs to, hone it in a little bit. And we have a Jacoby Stevens going out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe. I got to look this up. I'm thinking of Jamon Osmond, but it could be Jacoby Stevens. Jacoby Stevens goes out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Yep. I don't know that Jimmy G's any more accurate than him. Hey, there's the guy we're watching now. We have a Bucks versus Patriots right here, but unfortunately it's not a Brady. It is a Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones for the Pats going out to Rob Scandal. Nice stuff. All right, before we do our pro set, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do our second jersey, actually. So I'm going to move these back. What was everyone's favorite game of the day? And again, I'm going to repeat this one more time. Look, I know we beat the Houston Texans 4-0. Yes, we have 2. All I care about, everyone just shut up. Like, I'm not talking to you guys. Like, everyone just shut up about how we haven't played anyone. We know this. We know this. It's week 3. Even when we even played this, the Steelers weren't even that good when we played them. We lost to them. So, just shut up. We have the Chiefs. If we lose to them, then you can talk shit. But for now, just let us get to the Chiefs. Is this an Andre Reed jersey? It is. Dude, going out to the Buffalo Bills, Joseph Taylor with an Andre Reed jersey. Go Bills. Hey. Andre Reed. This came from a smelly house. Andre Reed with a number inscription on it going out to the Buffalo Bills. That's going to be Joseph Taylor. There you go. So we have that Shaq jersey to give out. All right, we'll put the Reed up here because that definitely goes. I need to find that. Yeah, there's the certificate. Don't forget the Shaq jersey left. Y'all been quiet lately. So let's just say hypothetically Tampa Bay loses to New England here, and they go 2-2, and we have the Chiefs at what, 2-2, and you know, do we start to say Arizona's the best team in the league? Are we ready to admit that yet? Now that they beat the Rams, you know what I mean? Like Arizona now has played a good team. They will have San Fran next week, so another tough test. I do believe San Fran's a good team. Any spots left in that other mixer yet tonight, Chris? Or are we full on that? That's the only other thing we're doing tonight. Calling it after that. Dude, did they just pick off Brady? Or is it just a stop? Is he a big Shaq fan, your dad? All right, here we go. Joseph Osai, I believe that's the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to double check on that. Joseph Osai going out to the Cincinnati Bengals. That is going to be out of 25 for Cincinnati. 6 spots left in the break for tonight. And for the Jaguars, Andre Cisco out of 35. Oh, Judon had the sack. Wasn't he a former Ravens player? And Jalen Twyman out of 30. He's another one I should know by now, but I don't. Jalen Twyman goes to Minnesota Vikings. Vikes are out of 30 there for the Vikes. And for the Buffalo Bills, Gregory Rousseau, purple out of 50. Wow, they stopped him on 4th. This is a crazy game. This is nuts. Brady better not lose this one. Tamorian Terry, did not know they were still putting him in here. That goes out to the Seattle Seahawks. Aren't the teams on the back of this? No, they're not. Leafs not allowed to put teams. They could put... Aren't the teams in the back? No, JT, they're not. They're not. Leaf is not allowed to put teams on it because they're not like they don't have the league permission. Which I don't know how Sage gets away with it. I don't know. Unless I'm missing something. I don't see it. Just his positions. There's Jamar Chase for the Bengals going out to Mitchell Pincott out of 35. Exactly what I wanted them to do. Cheer pregame, boo when the game started. Nick, do you feel like it was a letdown for the fans who went there, like that he didn't stop the game and they didn't celebrate, or do you think they're just more excited to beat him? I think it's probably an important game to them to beat him. There's Gregory Rousseau, another one for you, Joseph, and the Bills. That's out of 75 there. And we have a Rashad Weaver. That's going to be out of 100 for Rashad Weaver, who I believe they can put the city, but I think for some reason, maybe Aspire only put the I thought they put the team name. Rashad Weaver goes to the Tennessee Titans. My bad. Titans on Rashad Weaver there. Tennessee Titans is so bad. That goes to you, Matt Gromback, for the Titans. And Ian Book, another one for the New Orleans Saints. There you go, Matt. That's a nice one for you. That's going to be out of 50 with the cracked ice red there. Yeah, I would say it is. I think it's even more important to Bill Belichick. How about this one for the Baltimore Ravens? Did you guys see Hollywood Brown's catch today? Whoo-wee! Rashad Bateman for the Baltimore Ravens. Christine, there you go, out of 25, green. And 2 more cards to go here. For the Detroit The Detroit Lions out of 25. Cracked pink. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And last auto of the night, we will do 2 $5 hitless credits. Tonight's the last chance that you have to get into Monday Squares tomorrow. We have a Waddle out of 35 going out to the Miami Dolphins. Ricky Stone with it. Miami Dolphins and the Jalen Waddle. We're not done. Don't go anywhere even if you didn't hit, because everyone is eligible for the Shaq jersey. Cool stuff. I'm glad we pulled that one. So let's do a recap here. Like I said, we have the jersey to give away, then we have the hitless credits, and then we also, tomorrow you'll be eligible for that spot in the Monday Night Squares. We have Jamar Chase Pink, that's out of 35. Tamori Terran for the Seattle Seahawks out of 35. Rousseau out of 50 for the Bills. For the Vikes, Jalen Twyman out of 30. Andre Cisco for the Jaguars out of 35. And Joseph Asai for the Bengals out of 25. For our hits, we had... Yeah, JT. I'm looking forward to hanging out, man. Detroit Lions getting... Rob Palacia is getting... Let me make sure. Hold on. I'm wrong on that. Yeah, no, I wasn't. Detroit Lions, Rob Palacia getting the Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is the pink crack. Rashad Bateman Green for the Baltimore Ravens going out to Christine Fleckel. We have the Ian Book for the New Orleans Saints going out to Matt Grombach. The Rashad Weaver for the Tennessee Titans. That is going out to Matt Grombach as well. Is that... Dang it, Jacoby Myers down. Gregory Rousseau for the Buffalo Bills going out to Joseph Taylor. We had the Jacoby Stevens for the Philadelphia Eagles going out to JT. And Tutu Atwell for the LA Rams, I believe with a touchdown today, going out to Matt Grombach. Let me look in a minute, Rob. I'll take a look when we get to Denver Broncos, JT. I don't think so, but I'll double check. Jamie Newman for the Philadelphia Eagles to JT. Another one for the Lions to Rob with the Amon-Ra St. Brown to 99. Hunter Long for the Miami Dolphins going out to Ricky. He was not done yet. The Ian Book, another one for the Saints going out to Matt. That's out of 35. Jalen Twyman for, oh man, now I forget. It's the Minnesota Vikings, right? Dagnabbit. Yeah, the Vikes. Vikes out of 99. That's going out to Matt Grombach as well, I believe. Nope. Robert Osborne for the Vikings. He had me confused at the beginning. And then the Waddle out of 35 going out to the Miami Dolphins to Ricky. To close it up, we had the Kyle Trask for the Bucks going out to Matt Grombach. That is out of 10. Matt crushing it. And then the Mac Jones for the New England Patriots. It is not numbered. Going out to Robert Scandal. There you go, Rob. And then we have for the Buffalo Bills, we had Joseph Taylor getting that Andre Reed. And now we have to give away, or random off, not give away. We're not giving away. You guys, this is part of the break. The Shaq Daddy. Everyone eligible. It does count as a hit. Let's see who gets it. I'll bring you guys over. Give me 1 second here. All right. Shaq jersey. Min roll 5. I'm going to hit pause on this because I don't want that like catching something and people missing. All right. Here we go. Shaq jersey, min roll 5. Good luck, y'all. It is a 7. 32 teams entered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It is the Chicago Bears getting it. Chris called it too. Chicago Bears going out to Chris off the trade. That's going to go out to Papa Taylor. That's cool, Chris. He called that too. All right, now we're going to do is 2 $5 hitless credits, all right? Here we go. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. Here we go. Need at least a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team. Matt Gromback and Shane Steele each winning $5 hitless credit. Yeah, rigged on the trade too, right? That's funny. Who'd you trade with? Was it Nick that you traded? No, it was you had the Niners. You traded with John. That's funny. All right, guys. I'm gonna set up, or I shouldn't say set up. We have about like 5 spots left. I think you saw. "12-year-old Shaw." Oh, Shaq. I just saw what Matt Mazar said, but I think he meant Shaq. All right, guys. I think, like what we said, 5 spots or so left in that break tonight. I'm going to double check on it here. 6 spots left. Let's fill that up. We'll rip one more tonight, all right? I will see you all in a little bit, I hope. Deuces.